Hey all, and welcome back to the HellfireComms Livestream. Bit of a shame that I wasn't able to do the full set list of Fangames I had planned for my birthday stream, but to hell with it. You know, this is a live stream. We can do it live whenever we want, really. So we're going to be continuing here with Sonic Encore. This is an ongoing project, so don't be surprised if you see a bug here or there. But it's essentially rebuilding old stages in 3D, kind of akin to Generations and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with like a character per act, because they're about 3 minutes or so in length, and we'll go from there. But here's the characters we've got. We got Sonic, we got Ray, we got Mighty. I wouldn't be surprised if the GT developer kind of lent his support for this, because they look a little bit similar, but
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we got Tails, we got Knuckles, we got Shadow,
yes,
we got Blaze, and we got Sonic. So, I'm going to do the tutorial as Sonic, I think. Emerald Hill.
Probably for the best, yes. Now, this game was uploaded to the Sonic Fangames HQ by the developer Lord Gimpert. We do have to mention, like you mentioned already, this is quite an early version of the game compared to some of the other ones that we were showing last week. So, you know, it might be a little bit rough around the edges, but the developer is very much aware of that, and they're still working on the game. They've listed some known issues here. Apparently, Knuckles has an issue where, for some users, he refuses to walk and insists on skating, which sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it kind of does, really. Yeah.
And the ice cap zone is still going through development. Like, that's still a very early build of ice cap, so they're specifically asking for feedback on that level as well.
Oh.
But yeah, we get our introduction to what looks like quite a reasonably open level design compared to like some of the more boost driven like 3D Sonic games. How would you say this feels to control?
There's a little bit of slipperiness, but it's not like too bad to deal with. And you know what, just before I do anything else, I'm going to go to Audacity, I'm going to start recording, and that's going, and that's just a backup right there.
Yep. But yeah, I did see as you got launched up in the air there that like it looks like it's sort of borrowing, I guess, a little bit from Adventure's Momentum kind of gameplay. Because that's the thing that I always liked about SA1 in particular. It's like it would have these open levels that like could be a little bit overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing, but if you can learn exactly how to work the control, you can do all kinds of cool jumps just by launching yourself up off ramps like what you saw Tom do just then.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure where I'm meant to be going here, because there is an invisible thing right here. I would imagine I have to build up enough speed to go up here.
Probably, yeah. Like maybe if you use like coming down from the loop to like keep the momentum going.
Let's have a look. I'm so used to Boost doing it all for me.
Yeah.
There you go,
That's the one.
Booyah, baby.
We're learning.
That was meant to be a homing attack. It was, in fact, a stomp.
So just to clarify, I see some people talking about what we're doing today in chat. We have a handful of games, including this one, that we're doing on like a quick look format, where we're just sort of playing it just to get kind of a feel for it and then moving on to the next game. We're going to be doing a full run of the Triple Trouble 16-bit remake.
Yeah, boy.
And next week we're going to be doing a full run of Spark the Electric Jester 3. Because we decided that because that is a fully original game rather than a derivative Sonic fan game, that kind of made more sense to be its own thing.
Well, you decided that. I just thought it was a good idea, so...
Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes I just tell you what to do, and I think we also realised from trying to do far too many games last week that maybe shorter streams work out better than longer streams for us sometimes.
Yeah, roughly about 4 or 5 hours. It's got a nice cap to it.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's Sonic's unique action, exactly? I guess he can just roll? I think he's just got the roll.
Well, it's usually Sonic's main thing, isn't it? It's like, he's the speed character, Tails as your fly, and Knuckles as the climbing and whatnot.
We should be coming through okay on the stream over there.
Yeah, we're trying using a higher bitrate in Discord. hopefully it works, but if it does start cutting out, let us know and we can easily change that back.
Okay, I guess I'll just use this.
Yeah, that looked like it wasn't quite sure whether it wanted to be an invisible wall or not there.
Also, it's a nice change of pace to have Emerald Hill as the starting stage.
It is, it's nice to have what I've been wanting the official games to do, of just like, you can have your grassland level, that's fine, it just doesn't have to always be Green Hill, like there's other hills, you know.
It's the game that's a bit loud? It should be fine, I turned it down. Now you're better, okay. Yeah, I think some of you guys are just like not used to games being louder than us.
Yeah, well, like it's just, I suppose it can sort of overwhelm a little bit if the Discord calls being hit and miss, but again, that's something I can fix in post now. I'm not sure if this is an original music arrangement or whether it's been used before somewhere, but it sounds cool.
I don't want to say it's Snappleman, because basically every fan recreation is Snappleman to me at this point.
Yeah, no, I know some of their stuff from like the OC remix rearrangements and stuff, but like that is quite a common style that I think some Sonic fan remix artists tend to go for.
Fire the rings, fire the enemies. Oh my god, I forgot how fast these enemies are. Jesus Christ.
Yes, this is one of the quirks we noticed in our news take of this, in that the enemies, like the motorbug type enemies, are incredibly aggressive, and they will hunt you down, including around loop-de-loops sometimes, which is kind of hilarious. The first time I saw it.
Like, maybe just mass produce these. Like, forget the Metal Sonics, these guys clearly can get the job done.
Yeah, for real.
Now, which way to go? Aha!
Yeah, I think the homing attack is also something that's still in need of refinement. Because, like, it did lock on to that, like, grabby thing eventually. But the key word there is eventually.
Oh, Jesus, here he is.
Alright.
This is even more pathetic in 3D, Eggman.
It really is, but like that is one of the things that, like, from a design perspective, you always kind of got to consider that on a 2D plane, bosses like this, part of what makes them challenging is the sheer amount of space they take up on the screen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But when you can just run around them, that's kind of gone entirely.
Oh yeah. So 6 minutes, not bad considering how open that stage was.
Plus it's a tutorial, so you're getting used to the control and whatnot, yeah.
Now if you were playing just play game, things will continue from there. But I guess we're going to go backwards through the characters here. And I'm going to play as Blaze in Angel Island Act 1. Now we're sticking to Act 1 because I feel like most of the Act 2s aren't really finished. Because I think we got to the end of one of them and there was just like no boss.
Yeah, well I remember when we had a look at Angel Island Act 2, it seemed like, I'm not sure whether the graphic assets were maybe unfinished or something, but it seemed like a lot of the areas looked very samey, and it was very easy to lose your bearings there, so we did waste a lot of time there in the previously mentioned unused take. Oh fuck, he's back.
Oh, hello, it's me again. I mean, it's a great remix of Angel Island's theme, don't get me wrong. Ah! It's okay, just roll. Just roll, Tom. Just roll. The speed of a cat who is rolling.
I suppose at least that does protect you when they sneak up on you from behind, yeah.
Yeah. Wahey! It's right. Cats famously do great in water.
Especially fire cats.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, one thing I remember about Blaze here, as you're showing off there, Blaze has the hover. As far as I recall, it does have a descent, but it's so liberal with how much airtime you get. In some of the levels, the more tightly packed levels, you can kind of break it just by flying over all the platforming challenges.
Yeah, really.
There, like, look at that. What is this in the point of that loopy-loop?
Oh, come on, guys. I exist for you to roll around at the speed of sound inside of me. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. So it's pretty cool how they actually incorporated the cutscene at the start of 3K, where Sonic and Tails are coming in on the tornado and then they land on the beach and whatnot, because never really used as like a gameplay thing in the actual game.
No, it's more just a bit of flavour more than anything, isn't it?
Yeah. If I see enemies, I'm going to assume I'm going the right way.
Probably for the best. Did he nearly fly over that entire jump there?
Yeah, go away! Fuck, am I dealing with Killer Queen at this point?
Basically.
Look at me just trivializing. This is game design that people worked months on, if not years.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a spin dash thing.
Yeah, that is how her like charge up thing worked in Rush. They've kind of recreated that in 3D, which is cool.
Interesting.
But I think that was a big part of like the difference between Sonic and Blaze's dash in Rush, and that Blaze is still vulnerable in that state. Whereas Sonic, obviously, he's in the ball, so he can just charge for everything.
Hello. Also, thank you to that one dude who followed earlier, and I basically ignored. I'm really sorry about that. I was shifting into stream mode, as it were.
Yeah. I can see the things that come up specifically in the stream chat, so things like subs and that. Unfortunately, I can't see the follower prompts, because that's like on a different thing on Tom's window.
That's right, baby. It's all me. It's all Tom incompetence over here. Yeah, can I get my rings, please?
Yeah, it did look like they were sort of floating away from you a little bit. Which I suppose is faithful to Sonic Rush with Blaze being there.
Yeah. When we actually played this last time, we used Shadow, and his special thing is chaos control, essentially. So when you target an enemy and hit R and then A, it freezes time and he just attacks the thing, which completely annihilated that boss.
Yeah, that's another thing similar to Blaze's jump and like the float and that's probably gonna need a bit of tweaking just to make it not OP as fuck. But speaking of Shadow, we might be able to show that off now.
Yeah. Alright, we got Ice Cap this time. Skate through the level, and then we fight the Isomatic or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I can never remember what any of the fucking like 2D Sonic bosses are called.
Lost.
Yeah, homing attack needs a bit of tweaking.
Oh yeah, baby. At least I know that I can just take stuff out with a roll and whatnot now, that's good.
It is, yeah. I'm not sure if all the characters can do that. Because we said with Blaze, her charge leaves are vulnerable still. I don't know whether there's any other characters that maybe their speed, like form, their passive speed form leaves them vulnerable.
I did check out the new Transformers trailer. Looks pretty good. Still gotta watch Bumblebee.
Alright.
Lost. Out of my way.
So yeah, this is the level that they specifically flag up as saying like this one's still quite early on, so they specifically want feedback for this.
I felt like
To me-
the second act was the one that needed the most work.
I can't remember exactly how that played out, but this one, what I'm looking at, this does look like it's a pretty solid level, and I like the fact that it's got both the outside and inside parts of Ice Cap. I feel like with ice levels, one of the pitfalls they sometimes fall into is that because, you know, like the colour scheme that they're working with is either gonna all be white or all be blue, and the fact that they've managed to blend it together here just to make it that bit more interesting is something that I appreciate, and it's something that Ice Cap did well, whereas
Yes.
something like a Cool Edge like as much as I like that, the HD version in particular, very heavily lent on it's just white everywhere.
Or even Ice Cap from Adventure, really.
That depends on which version, because in the Dreamcast version it looked really nice, whereas it lost a lot of the more subtle nuance on the ice textures in the GameCube one.
You can tell which of us is educated, because Flame actually has stuff to say about colour theory.
There's not really much education that goes into looking at two things and saying which one you prefer, Tom.
There isn't. Holy shit.
Yeah, you see, you have these things on your face called eyes. You can use them to look at things.
Alright, Flame. You win this time, buddy.
I haven't got around to watching the new Mario trailer yet. I've seen the screen caps and some of the character designs, like Peach in particular, look a little bit uncanny to me.
Yeah, it looks visually great. I'm having to hold back my inner Sonic fanboy because while I grew up with and love both franchises dearly, there's going to be a Sophie's Choice situation here, and I'm sorry, but I don't think the mustachioed one's going to make out like a bandit.
I feel like it's one of the things like with the Sonic film where if the writing's good, if it's entertaining, we'll probably be able to look past any other reservations we may have had. So
yeah.
I'm kind of gonna hold off on my take on it in general until I've seen the film, because like it absolutely could save itself if there's like some fun characterization and stuff.
Yeah, I think Bowser is going to be a big part of it being fun and whatnot.
Yeah, like we saw the clip of like Jack Black as Bowser in the first trailer, and that, like, he seems on point with that. Like, it's mainly the eyes, like proportions on the face and the eyes looking a little bit uncanny so far. That's what's maybe flagging up to me a bit. But again, that's the sort of thing that maybe when we watch it in motion throughout the whole film, you just switch off to it and enjoy it.
It does look visually beautiful. It's definitely up there with some of the best stuff that Illumination has done, and I'm hoping it will be a good film. I'll probably take Mum64 to see it, because she taught me how to play Mario games, essentially. I sat there and watched.
Oh, bless her.
Out of my way.
Yeah, when you have this ability, there's no point of that boss even having that shield.
That was always one of my least favourite 2D bosses anyway, so I'm glad he's gone. I'm fucking glad he's dead. Shibba-doo-doo-boo, yeah.
It's technically a boss, yeah.
Technically.
Okay, so I've seen a few people talking about that Cocaine Bear film that Tamo's just brought up. What even is that? Is that like a big sort of shitpost film, or is that something that they're trying to do something with and the internet's just memed it?
It's a real thing.
Okay.
It's based on a true story.
Of a bear that does cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lanterns guide the way, don't you understand?
No. Yeah, I'd appreciate that demo, so I'll have a look at it after the stream. Oh, this looks pretty.
Yeah. Was that the actual lore in Mystic Cave before? He was like digging for emeralds?
I'm not entirely sure, but it is through Mystic Cave in the Sonic 2 re-release that you can get to Hidden Palace.
Lol.
So that might be something that they sort of retroactively went with.
Yeah. And let me just clarify. I make a lot of concessions for these Sonic movies because I like them so much. So everything from like the fart jokes to like the Zoomer humor and stuff like that. Part of it fits Sonic. A lot of it like is very clearly studio stuff that they've said, you know what, put that in. But it's because everything like flows so well together for me that I'm able to make those concessions. They were pushing it with the wedding scene in 2, which, you know, introduced Gun, but it still went on for far too long. I don't know what the point I was trying to make with this is. Oh yeah, I like the Sonic movies, there we go.
That's fair. Yeah, to me it's like, it's respectful enough of the material that it's working with that I don't mind a few little mandates here and there.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, if you think about what they're going for, they have a child-friendly IP with a like dynamic animated character they could have made the most cynical thing possible and it would have still done well. So the fact that they haven't, the fact that all that stuff is kind of kept to a minimum, relatively speaking.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
respect that and I appreciate that.
And this is a huge cope, but the whole dance number scene in the second movie, Sonic dances all the fucking time. You cannot stop him from dancing. So that was just like, it's like the end of Sonic Rush when you beat a level.
That is a cope. It was a bit derpy, but at the same time, Sonic's the kind of character where you can be flexible with Sonic, so it doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, not so much with Mario, really, because he is intended to be the everyman.
He is, and also I feel like Mario, because his character presence is so minimal, he really doesn't say much in the games, and he really doesn't have much of an established personality.
No.
They're gonna have to come up with a lot of original stuff, and I do worry a little bit that leaning into maybe a certain stereotype with him of trying to like play up the excited, you know, it's a me kind of thing might get a little bit grating over the course of the film, and so I'm curious how they'll handle that. But again, you know, like, it's gonna be a whole film and they're gonna have to do something.
Whoa. Where am I going?
Up.
Good shot, good shot.
Well, I mean, if it's up or down and there isn't anything else down, then it's probably gonna be up.
Okay. Definitely hearing some Ristar sound fonts in this.
Some of the samples, yeah, are definitely, if not the exact ones, they're probably from the same library. If you ever want to fall down a really interesting rabbit hole, you can look up where different samples in different songs come from. There's a site, I think it's called Who Sampled, that documents basically every recognizable sample that gets reused in different songs, and it is fascinating just seeing like some of the really obscure picks that show up in like so many different songs.
For sure. Guys, this isn't the Mystic Cave Zone, boss.
But it still works, it's like a mining robot.
I guess.
I don't know whether I would necessarily want a Sonic and Mario film crossover. I don't think that would work.
But maybe in a Smash Bros. Sort of context.
Yeah, like if it's one big crossover, then maybe, but like, I feel that especially with how the films are establishing themselves, they're too different to work together cohesively.
Alright, how many characters do we have left actually? Tails, Mighty, and Ray. So one character is going to get left out here, and it's probably going to be Ray, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so next up we have Aqua Lake from the Master System games.
Yes, this, just from the preview there, I'm liking just how they've made this look in 3D.
Okay, take a deep breath from Bubbles, or if you're lucky, find a bubble shield. Oh, you don't get much height from flying there. Oh, you have to hold A, there we go.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool actually. It gives you that bit more flexibility over how high you're going. How long does his flight last for? Try that. He's still going.
Tails.
He's still going.
Tails. Tails.
Tails, there's a level down there, you know.
Okay, fine. I'll interact with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was curious whether it was going to have classic Tails flight or Sonic 4 flight, but it turns out that it's neither and he can just fly as much as he wants.
Become as gods, Sonic. Become as gods. Hey, Objective Binary. Welcome to the stream. Man, the Master System games are so nostalgic for me.
They've got a very distinct vibe to them that I don't think the Mega Drive ones quite pull off. Although in general I would sooner go back to play the Mega Drive ones purely because, you know, they pull off the sense of speed much better. There's a certain degree of soul to the 8-bit ones.
Really? Yeah. And we're not just coping because we played them as babbies, I assure you.
I wasn't babby when I first played them, so I don't have as much nostalgia for them as you do, but like, I can appreciate soul when I see it.
What the hell did I hit there? Was that like a pellet or something?
Maybe if something shot at you from off screen, I didn't see what it was though.
Wonder what the boss for this stage is gonna be.
Yeah.
No, neat thing.
Yeah, you are on that checkpoint.
Whoa. I don't recall those sprite things in the version I played before.
Ah.
How the winners weep for you.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Motherfucker.
That's interesting that Tails has the homing attack and the flight, because it's usually the flight overwrites the homing attack for Tails in 3D.
Yeah. This is just kind of scratching that itch that the 3DS version of Gens didn't get around to. Though, you know, I wanted handheld or mass system levels. I didn't get it. Maybe it was just a wee bit of oh my god.
Yeah.
A wee bit too much of an ass, but you know.
It would have been nice if, like, I can understand to a degree in that the 8-bit games are much more obscure picks, and maybe putting Aqua Lake on the box isn't gonna sell as much as like the more recognisable levels. But at least maybe a couple of nods to Advance or something would have been nice.
Please, sir, I'm dying. Let's stay out of the water this time.
Yeah, it might be an idea. Just fly over all the water.
Haha, suck my tails.
Actually, please don't. We need those to fly.
They told me to get a bubble shield. I told them to get fucked. Actually, do we have the ability to make poles right now, Flame?
I don't know how to if we do. I guess I could make a straw pole if you want me to do something.
Sure. Like, who shall I play as for the last stage? Mighty or Ray?
Okay.
Because someone's going to get left out either way. Yeah, I don't think Tails' homing attack is fully complete yet. I did say it was an ongoing project, so that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Okay, here you go, guys. If you want to pick which character you want to see for the final level in Encore, go to that pole.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, yeah, predictions would have worked as well, I guess.
I don't know how that works.
God, you are so out of touch when it comes to Twitch. I thought I was the boomer.
I barely use Twitch. The only time I ever watch anything on Twitch is when one of you guys are streaming. Oh, well, we have the straw poll now, but yeah, Axel, if you could keep an eye on things for the future ones, that would help out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's this lad, the one who normally has like the ball on his nose.
Don't think this boss is finished, Flame.
Oh, Axel did do it, so make sure you vote on the one that's in the chat. I didn't see that. So yeah, ignore the straw poll. I'm dumb.
Not really dumb, you weren't aware of how things worked. You poor thing, you're still exploding. Yeah.
It looks like Mighty's winning.
Alright, well, time to play as Mighty. I could run through Emerald Hill again as Ray.
There we go, the vote means nothing.
That's right. Welcome to hell. The hell was that sound effect?
Just Mighty noises.
And this one's going to be different because last time I just flew over the whole fucking thing with Blaze.
Yeah, you can actually have to play it this time, unless Mikey has his own way of cheating.
Oh, it's /poll next time, Flame.
Oh, right, okay. So do you just have to, like, do that and then separate the options with something?
It's a learning experience for us all.
Yeah, for real. Oh, it pops up a window. Okay, they've thought of everything. Cool.
Wow.
We live in the future.
You can, like, wall climb and whatnot. I just haven't really been showing it off that much.
Doesn't look like you've had that many opportunities to do it in this level, but that kind of was one of the things from Chaotix that you could do, so it kind of makes sense for Mighty to be doing that.
Well, I mean, every character can do it, pretty much.
Oh, right.
All I can think of when I hear the Oil Ocean theme is Dwayne and Brando.
Yeah.
I don't even really fucking care.
It's a little bit awkward, but okay.
I got it, don't you worry. But
No, we're not doing an is Axel smart poll.
no and no. That's what you get for being egotistical. Ooh, this music is really nice.
It is like Oil Ocean has always had a really cool theme.
You prefer 2 over 3K, don't you, Flame?
Yeah, I do. I just find it a more consistently interesting game, like throughout the whole thing.
Fair enough, mate.
By which I somewhat mean it doesn't have any big roadblocks, because it seems like a bit of a scapegoat just to shit on Sandopoulos in particular, but god, that really kills the mood of the game for me.
I mean, it's tricky on your first go for sure. I wouldn't say it kills the mood per se.
It's just a much slower level compared to, like, basically everything else.
He's entitled to his wrong opinions.
You sure are.
Damn, he turned it around on me.
But just for classic Sonic in general, I want to make it clear, I don't dislike 3K. It's a solid game in its own right, and it does a lot of really cool things. It's just I prefer all the other classic Sonics like, ahead of it.
Fair enough. Good.
Ouch.
Well, where am I going? I haven't figured out Mighty's unique thing yet. Oh, I think he's like invulnerable to spikes or pellets or something.
No, maybe he is in Mania, isn't he? So that would make sense.
Well, on the first go anyway.
No, right, yeah.
I admittedly haven't played Mania since, I guess, the playthrough. But I like the game. It's just it would have interested me more if it was a full Sonic 4 type of deal.
As in, if there were a lot more original stuff, I would have preferred that, yeah. But like, just in general, Mania is one of my favourite Sonic games. I don't know where I'll necessarily rank it overall, but it's really fucking solid, and I appreciate it for that.
As a piece of work, I think it's fantastic. Like, Christian Whitehead and his team did an amazing job.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Now, if they would get the opportunity to make a proper sequel to that, it would be fantastic.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sega, please be smart, for once.
Well, let's hope that rumoured Sonic 5 with Shadow is happening.
I'm not sure whether you pulled that out your arse or whether that is something that someone's posted around.
That was one of the Zippo links, but, you know, you can
Yeah.
take Zippo's thing with a grain of salt.
That's putting it lightly, yeah.
But hey, at least we got that Frontiers DLC in the meantime.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet, but there's going to be a handful of updates with a few new features, but the one that looks really interesting is the third update coming next year, which has new content with the new playable characters.
Oh, yeah.
I remember talking about that in the first session of our playthrough, that, hey, I think it'd be cool if we had other playable characters, and they're actually fucking doing it.
Do you have a preference here, mate? Because I could do an Act 2.
let's do Aqua Lake again.
Okay. I was actually thinking that because, you know, Tails, Ray, the flight characters.
I just like Aqua Lake.
That's fair, mate. So he has his glide, which I've always been terrible at using. That probably wasn't the best moment to show it off.
No, you can glide smoothly into a wall. Can you sort of cape power up it like you can in Mania?
I'm not seeing anything. If it's there, I don't think it's been programmed yet.
Possibly. It'd be cool if for the final release, if they do sort of go that direction with it, because that's why I really like Ray in Mania.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. Wow, you can even glide underwater. Tails can't fly underwater. Water, please. Bubbles, please. Water. Honestly.
Yeah, water's what you don't want right now. In the time you waited for that bubble, you could have run out of the water and come back. Yeah, there.
Dude, I really like how this act looks.
Oh, it is really pretty, yeah. Especially when you can see through the water and the subtle change in colour that's going on there. It makes it look really realistic in a way that doesn't undermine the cartoony style.
For sure. Balls.
Just a little bit limp there, you might want to get a run up.
Bastards.
Or maybe you'll just get eaten by fish, it's fine.
It's okay.
They're not supposed to be here, come on!
Yeah, stay in water like God commanded. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Sweet baby Jesus. Come on.
Your own time, Bubble. I mean, in fairness, that is capturing the classic Sonic experience.
Oh, it sure is. I see. Then you go over here. And then you go over there, and you get the bubble.
Yeah, right, it was mainly that Angel Island Act 2 act that I remember being a bit too big for its own good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the others that we've seen all seem pretty cool.
We had a bit of a struggle with Ice Cap Act 2 as well.
Yeah, true. Although, in fairness, that is the one that they said, yeah, like, this is still quite early on. But, like, I'm not sure whether I'd say that Angel Island Act was strictly too big for what it was trying to do. I think it's more that because of the general look of it and the fact that a lot of the platforms looked very similar, it was a bit too easy to lose where you are. And I suppose that with some refinement, with some graphical tweaks, they could maybe make it convey itself a little bit better while still having that general direction.
Yeah. Leave me be.
No, fuck you, you are fish food now.
Me want. Gib. Thank you. I saw my shark brethren from Hydrosity there.
What's Hydrosity called?
Shut the fuck up, Flame. Shut the fuck up.
Look, I have one joke, I've got to get it here in every stream.
Alrighty. Whoa, what a huge fan. Whoa.
Yeah, speaking of Hydrosity.
Speaking of. Thank you. Thank you for that. I was gonna say it's my biggest fan, Axel, then I thought, that joke's beneath me, but it's not beneath you, apparently.
Yeah, that's an Axel tier joke, that's fine.
God bless him. Whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, we got an underwater boss.
I don't even recall how the boss of Aqua Lake goes.
Same.
I guess it's just a bunch of pellets and missiles.
To be fair, I remember a good handful of the 8-bit bosses being very simple like that. But then with that tiny little screen resolution, there's not much else you could really do. I don't think the boss theme was meant to have ended there.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Game's still in progress, why are you such a hater? She dared. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, before you drown. There we go.
So yeah, that was basically everything bar the other Act 2s in Sonic Encore. It's still being built as we speak. They could possibly add even more levels, more characters. I like what I see so far. It's simple to a foe, but I gotta say, I got a little bit of a rush running through both acts of Aqua Lake.
It seems like a very good foundation for him to work on here, yeah.
Alright, next up, we have a fighting game. And I'm terrible at fighting games, so this should be fun. Give me a minute, I'll set up Sonic Smackdown. Alright. Okie dokie. Next game is Sonic Smackdown. This is a 2D 3D fighter, which is to say it's on a 2D plane, but it has 3D graphics. I'm terrible at fighting games, so we're just going to do a single run through, I guess, Sonic's campaign, and then we'll see what's what.
Yeah, let's see if this is more in depth than the official Sonic fighting game, where you win by mashing the spin dash.
Oh my god, it's Sonic v Sonic.
That's a fucking sick opening screen, yeah.
I'm a button masher, so don't expect anything but. Ah, fuck. I'm the blue one, just in case that wasn't obvious.
It's fine, I figured that.
Darn, he used the burst on me.
Let's go!
Oh, that's the point, there is Sonic Battle as well, isn't there, right? I never did play that one, although I probably should.
Talking about the isometric fighter.
Yeah, I was talking about Sonic the Fighters, the arcade game.
Ah, I thought you said Sonic Battle. God.
Nah, Sonic Battle is the one that Ray just brought up in chat. So everyone want to get their predictions in whether Tom will beat the first AI character or not.
Oh, shush.
Win! That was almost too easy.
Original voice acting.
Round 2, go!
Oh, I tried to grab him. He wasn't having any of it.
Yay.
Come on.
Okay, so Deimos has set up a prediction thing on Twitch of will Tom go undefeated?
That's probably not going to happen, though.
It looks like a lot of people are betting yes. You don't want to lose these people channel points, do you, Tom?
No, but at the same time, I don't really care. Now, Sonic can actually turn supersonic, but the input for it is, I think, not made for my 8-bit Do controller, I'll just say that.
Okay.
Nice.
Holy shit, you guys are going all in on Tom winning this undefeated. Like, so far people have bet 6,478 channel points on this.
Be it on your own head.
Let's do that again sometime.
I'm used to fighting other versions of myself at this point. You haven't got anything I haven't dealt with before. Tiny bit of a story.
Yeah. But it's a fighting game arcade mode story really, isn't it, where you just get a few lines of dialogue to flavour things up.
Start with a grab. Whiff. It's all good.
Okay, Metal Sonic looks really cool in this art style.
He does, yeah.
Oh yeah, well I think of it because I didn't bring it up when we started. This game is developed by a group called Forged.
Okay.
Just to give credit there. I don't know much about the individual people involved, but like they do have a fancy little itch.io website with a page for it.
Cool.
So if you want to play the game yourself, you can go find that.
Oh, you didn't land in there. How dare you? Get out of here. Nice dodge. Combo.
Piece of cake.
So I guess this is the Miracle Planet, because Mobius is in the background.
It's got a very clear Sonic CD aesthetic going on either way, isn't it?
Let's go.
Damn you.
Not quite sure what he was doing there. It looked like he got caught in his own attack or something.
Let's go.
Haha.
Was that him trying to go into that like diamond attack thing that he had in the Adventure 2 multiplayer?
Sure was.
That's a cool little nod.
Let's do that again sometime.
Strange, isn't it? For something meant to be better than me in every way, you sure keep losing to me, Mel. Strange, isn't it?
They had to get in, yeah.
Alright, next up, Rouge the Bat. It's okay if it's in a fighting game.
Round one, go!
Darn you.
Hey there, Sims mate, welcome to the stream.
Take this.
Fuck.
Let's go.
That's what I keep meaning to do.
Yeah, come on, you don't want to get beaten up by a girl now, do you?
Take this.
Oh shit, the counter. Wow. That was a burst, by the way. I guess it's for when you're getting comboed and whatnot. Would have been helpful there, for example. I haven't actually fought Rouge before, so this could go either way.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a read on what she's doing. All I'm noticing is that the animations look a little bit awkward, but at the same time that's probably just to accommodate like fitting her in with the other characters that have radically different designs.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
It's mainly the arm sticking forward when she's walking like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure it's explicitly finished, but it seems to be in a really stable state, judging by what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi.
The hell was that?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh yeah, they could have done some different physics entirely with Rouge, so kind of glad we got this instead.
Oh yeah, for sure. All in. Already should be bursting out of these things. There's possibly a little fighting game inspiration in some of the characters' movesets. Mechasonic has the Kamehameha, for example.
Alright, if there is, I am far too much of a scrub to be able to identify them.
That was almost too easy.
I lost the first round, but we're not counting that.
No, like, as long as you win overall, I don't think it will break people's chain.
Let's go.
Oh, it does count, so... Yep, sorry Tom, you've just lost a lot of people at low chain points.
Well, that's what you get for believing in me in the first place.
Lesson learned, guys, don't gamble.
Nice. Now you have to factor in, because I turned meter gain up, that happens for the AI as well.
Yeah, you got to be fair with it.
Okay, so burst cannot be used to get out of combos. We have established.
Yeah, no, she was kicking the shit out of you there. It's okay, Tom. It was the journey, not the lack of funds for my children.
Let's go!
Oh yeah.
Win! Let's do that again sometime.
Okay, so there's another one going on in chat now. How many bouts will Tom lose? Either 1 to 5 or 6 plus.
God, what a perfect screen for Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Alright, next up we got Mighty, my recaller,
Okay.
my loathsome copy.
Even more so than Mel, yeah.
Here we are in Pumpkin Hill for some reason, which I guess is associated with Mighty now.
Yeah, they probably just got to put him somewhere, aren't they? I probably would have went with Botanic Base for Mighty, but it just works, I suppose.
Yeah. Or even like the tutorial stage.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because then you could have had Dora and Summer playing while it happens.
I don't know how these moves are coming out, so don't ask me to repeat them. Come on, Mighty. Rouge put up more of a fight. Fucking Rouge.
Yeah, it does have Mirage Saloon's music, which I suppose that's fitting for Mighty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
Let's go!
It looks like people have a lot of faith in you still, though, because all the bets so far are 5 or less losses.
Nice.
Win! Piece of cake!
Round 1 to me. How goes the round 2? Because he keeps his meter, I notice.
Alright, yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah, I could see a new Sonic fighting game working officially.
Yeah.
There is a port of Sonic the Fighters on the Xbox 360, which you can still get on the Xbox Series X if you have one of those.
Neat.
So like that's still available, but yeah, I'd be curious to see what direction they were taking you on. I would imagine if they do that, it'd be more likely to be like a Sega Superstars thing rather than strictly a Sonic mod, though.
I mean, even that would be fine. Give it, like, good rollback, support, online. Put it in arcades. Who knows, you might have a bit of a hit on your hand.
Yeah, try and make it something unique rather than do the Sony thing of try to make a Smash Brothers clone, right?
For sure. Get out of here. You big old penis.
Let's do that again sometime.
Oh yes, Sonic the Fighters is a playable game in one of the Yakuza games, if I can say it properly. Yeah.
Christ.
I'm not good at talking, I don't know if you can tell.
Beginning to rethink my investment in you. Long time no see, Mighty. Hope you're here to play the long game. I'm just getting warmed up.
At least we got the long time no see in.
Indeed. Amy? Wait.
This isn't fair, she's got a fucking hammer.
Wow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this isn't going well.
At least it's more substantial than the heroes fight.
Oh, God.
Like, my favourite thing about that, I didn't actually notice it until Spar told me during the marathon run, but on the PAL 60 version, you can literally stand there and do nothing, not touching the controller, and they will run off by themselves.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be City Escape. can't stay like that, Sonic?
That was almost too easy.
I would love if just a random tram came down and killed them both.
The gun truck just shows up at the last second.
Damn you, burst. I'm not sure if that does any damage though.
I haven't been paying enough attention to notice, but it's at least seems to be the thing to do to get yourself out of a bad situation.
Boing. Doesn't do anything, but it's fun.
It gets you out of the way for a second. Yeah, Axel says that it doesn't actually do any damage. It's literally just there to get you out of the combos.
Very cool.
Win! Piece of cake!
Sorry, Amy. I've already got a date with Victory tonight.
Nice.
It's alright, Flame. Just bask in it.
It's the lad. Come on, Shadow, you can do this. Actually, Shadow, why don't you just Chaos Control and then kick the shit out of him in stop time?
Yeah. Not as fun, I guess.
True.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the stars don't twinkle and the moon don't shine.
I really do like this song, yeah.
Thanks for the free bar.
Let's go!
I think Shadow can go super, because Sonic can, and I know Mecha Sonic can.
I would assume so then, yeah.
It's like that ultimate thing. Apparently he can turn into the Werehog in Sonic, but I've never been able to pull it off. Damn.
Oh, interesting.
Burst right off the gate.
Oh, I've just noticed that Twitch, when it does this prediction things, it shows who's bet on whether you'll lose a lot and who thinks you'll be okay.
Oh, I see. I see.
The people who have a 2 next to their name in chat right now are the ones who bet you'll die 6 or more times.
Let's go!
Very interesting. What are you doing, Shadow?
Yeah, so Axel, you're telling on yourself right there.
Why, Axel? Nice.
No, Shadow lost.
Win! Piece of cake!
You know what can I say? I die hard. Nice. Hell yeah, the better rival.
I think you're wrong.
I think I'm right, actually.
Oh, but it's in Crisis City, so this is the continuity where she dies. I'm sorry, Tom.
No, she just transported to the other dimension.
Oh no, she's from the future here. That's how it works.
Damn. She sure likes to block. Have a nice fall, you stupid bitch. Oh, damn.
Let's go!
Sorry, Blaze.
Yeah, she kind of got trapped a bit there. That wasn't fair.
That was dirty.
It
That was
was.
almost too easy.
God.
I know why they picked Villanova, but I will say that, in my eyes, is one of the less interesting songs from Rush.
Which one would you have picked, mate?
Probably for Blaze, I would have had the Blazing Mix of Ethno Circus.
Fair enough. Jesus. Damn you. Here comes the salty run back. I'm great.
Let's go!
You sure taught that ground a lesson.
See ya.
Piece of cake!
Like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of Street Fighter influence in this.
More than likely, yeah.
You sure know how to heat things up, Blaze, eh? Get it? Heat things up? No, she's dead, Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic, read the room a bit, mate.
Sonic and Knuckles, clutch match of the century!
Oh, here we go.
Round one, go!
Oh.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh, that's brilliant.
That's made the game for me.
Nice.
Now, Tom, I realise this may be a difficult fight for you, but remember, people's channel points are on the line.
You better not finish that, I swear to God.
I'm just saying, I'm not the kind of petty person who would hold something from like 13 years ago against you or anything.
God, was it really 13 years ago?
I think it's actually longer than that.
God damn. He's kind of kicking my ass.
Just remember your mods have absolute faith in you losing.
Oh no, they're gonna take my legs.
Please stop, the long sharks are watching this.
It's okay, they're Sonic characters, they can be dealt with. Okay, I was a little bit worried there for a second.
Win! Let's do that again sometime!
Like right now.
Round two, go!
Nice.
Getting you Sonic so you loan the shark.
Nice. I know how to grab consistently, so I'm gonna keep using it.
To be fair, that's how I play fighting games as well. I found one thing that works. Which probably sums up why the only fighting game I've ever been good at is Sonic the Fighters.
Fair enough. Not even Smash?
No time for games.
Well, no, because other people are actually good at that game and learn what they're doing. I just do the Bowser grab and hope for the best.
Enjoy. Oh no.
Win! Piece of cake!
Can't beat what you can't hit. You should know that by now, Knucklehead. Chaos!
How's that gonna work? You just punch through him?
Yeah, it's fine. Kind of sending me mixed messages here with the destroyed Station Square, mate. Oh my god. Okay, I think there's some Amengo to him here, or Blackheart maybe, based on what I played from the Marvel games.
Okay.
Damn, that was pretty cool.
Let's go! Let's go!
Venom, that's the one.
I'm not sure when this game came out. I can't seem to find the date on the website. Although they have also, ArcForge, they have also developed a handful of original games. They've got games on their itch.io page. Bolt Framework, Head to Head, Origin of Storms, and Echoes of the Spirit.
I haven't really heard of any of those, but good for them.
Yeah, it's like this is the only more derivative game from their portfolio by the look of it. The rest of them all look to be original.
Yeah.
That was almost too easy.
Sonic, you almost died. Yeah, whatever.
Doesn't Sonic almost die every fucking game?
I guess so.
He's used to it by now.
Oh, I haven't asked Flame, is the window nice and perfect on Twitch?
I'll have to go and check the Twitch window. Give me a sec. It looks right to me.
Cool.
Let's go!
It's from 2020. Alright. That makes sense. That's when I first remembered hearing people talking about it. But, like, again, I know sometimes Sonic Fangames do have resurgences, like with the Roboblast games.
There's another thing out there called Super Sonic Smackdown, and that's like connected to another game, I think.
I haven't heard of that one. Let me have a little look up.
Let's go!
See ya. There's a bounce pad.
Let's do that.
Okay,
again
Super
sometime.
Sonic Smackdown is a Sonic themed mod for Friday Night Funkin'.
There you go.
That's the one.
This seems familiar. Going back to some 5-star suey, you big drip. Oh fuck, it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Come on, get out your robot and fight me like a man.
I swear, if he has elements of Tron-Bon. That's what I'm seeing here.
He's not gonna get away with this.
Ah, he's getting away with this. I mean, to be fair, you are a very big target, sir.
Your big arm is the perfect pick for this.
Are you sandbagging? Are you sandbagging me right now to come back in the second round?
I mean, that sounds smart.
And now, Sonic, I have a knife.
Piece of cake.
Oh yeah, that is the robot they had in Fighters, isn't it?
It looks similar. That's what I'd say if I got picked up by Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's not gonna get away with
Let's go!
Would have loved if Eggman actually fought you without the robot, like he just came out wearing boxing gloves. That sounds hilarious.
Yosh.
Oh god.
He's not gonna
Let's
get away
go!
with this.
Bye. Oh, damn.
Crazy Harlequin did lose a round, which counted as like the end of the first prediction thing. So yeah, you did win the first bet for that.
Okay.
Let's do that again sometime.
Now, there's a question mark at the end of this. I can kind of guess who the character's going to be. Another win for the good guys. Same time next week, Eggman? Thought so.
Super Mecha.
Jesus. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ!
I think you might be getting fucked there.
Maybe. I was not ready for this.
Yeah, that's a massive difficulty spike compared to the last fight. Would it be in poor taste to bet against you now?
Ah, flame.
There's maybe an oversight for this betting system. Maybe we need to close these before the games start for any future things.
Jeez.
Oh, I don't know, you might be turning it around.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, flame. See what I mean?
Try not to be a complete prick the whole game.
Can you come down, please? Nice.
I ain't coming down, you're kicking down there.
That was almost too easy.
He also has a death spirit, Bob.
Alright, one more round.
Let's go!
Damn. Where are you?
Let's go!
Yeah, you just kind of disappeared for a while there.
Let's go!
Oh no 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 no! Not fair! You motherfucker!
Rip.
Oh, that was tricky, but doable, I think.
Yeah, give it another go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, it's the pushing at the start that kind of lets you know what you're in for.
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go! Win! Let's do that again sometime.
Alright, round two.
Yeah, let's do exactly that again, play Sonic.
Let's go!
That last hit was basically he run into you kicking.
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go!
Nice!
Well done. That one was tense. I didn't want to say anything in case I broke your focus there.
That's fine, mate.
Nicely done.
I guess he's just speechless.
Yeah. It's like, I wasn't expecting you to win that one.
That probably would have been a lot easier had I gone Supersonic. I guess that's what they were expecting, but... Oh boy. Yeah, that was Sonic Smackdown. Feel free to play through one of the characters' arcade modes and give Super Mecha Sonic a try yourself. Coming up next, we have Sonic Project 06, or P06. Give us a second setup. Alrighty, continuing down the fan game rabbit hole, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. There's no title here, but it is referred to as Project 06. Who created this flame? I've already forgotten.
Okay, this was created, and it's still being worked on. This has been developed by somebody called Chaos X, who has done a handful of different fan projects. I've seen recently on his Twitter he's been working on some Frontier stuff. But this game, what it's aiming to do is it's aiming to recreate all the levels from Sonic 06, but fixing a lot of the jank along the way. Now, this one, I haven't played this particular version, but I did play the first alpha release, which I remember that in itself did clean up a lot of the weird quirks that we saw in Wave Ocean.
Yeah, you should be seeing some changes already. Like, there definitely weren't those wave dash pads on the water before.
There's a lot of very minor, subtle, but effective graphical overhauls there. Like, you saw those effects that you mentioned. There's just the way the water's rendered there. It's a lot more detailed than it was in the original game. Little things like that that maybe aren't overly necessary, but they do make the final product look a lot nicer, so I definitely do appreciate that.
Just so we keep things moving, I'm probably going to play a few levels of each as opposed to every single level, because that'll give you guys something to check out for yourself.
Yeah, we did say that this would be more of a quick look than a full playthrough, so that works out, yeah.
If I find the one issuing orders and defeat him, I can defeat everyone at once.
Sonic hates capitalism confirmed.
God.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Holy shit, Tails.
At least we kept the most important part from fucking 06 there.
Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah, this is the latest release, the Shadow release, I believe.
Yeah, it's had quite a few revisions. Every now and then he's put out a new version that's tweaked a few more things. Like a lot of the graphical tweaks that I'm seeing here have been done since the version I played a while back.
Tails has still got his bombs and whatnot. I don't recall that.
No, that's new, and it looks like he's running a lot faster, and thank God for that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, this game's basically the break after fighting Super Mecha in Smackdown.
Oh, Jesus. I needed that. I swear he was reading my inputs.
He might well have been, yeah.
No invisible wall here, so you can just fly straight up.
Yeah. I think it's very telling about the character for both of us, really, that Sonic 06 is our comfort game to come down to.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that animation's new as well. It's a much smoother transition.
Dum-de-dum. Go through here. Booyah, baby. Much better control in the air.
Because that's the sort of thing that I would be worried about going back to play this now, given how familiar I've become with all of those 06's little quirks.
Oh, yeah.
Like the mid-air control. Like, it's just when you've played the game as many times as I have, and I presume as you have, that you sort of learn to overcompensate certain things because you know how the game works.
Yeah. Sadly, then you get into the vibe of, oh, why can't everyone else do this? Even though it's just the game that has fault, not the player.
Yeah, I will say that Sonic 06 in general is one of the games that I find the most frustrating to watch other people play, like Let's Plays of and stuff. Because it's like, we're talking
Yeah, baby.
over a decade's worth of learned behaviour. I suppose we got to get one in, haven't we? He's got to be faithful to a degree.
Not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
That was more me than the game, per se.
Oh yeah, you did sort of come off the edge a bit awkward there.
Hey, the 1-up respawned.
No, nice. Because it didn't in the original one.
It sure as hell did not. I'll go the other way this time. I just wanted to show off the cave that I could never get into.
I've maybe got into that top cave like maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, you have to be wrenching the control stick to the left.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, and this goes without saying, but as Ray mentioned in the chat, they've fixed the load screen, so it runs so much smoother. And granted, the fact that you're playing this on like a modern PC hard drive rather than the old Xbox 360 one probably helps a lot. But
Oh,
still.
yeah.
Elise, hang in there.
I'm coming!
Yeah.
It's gonna give me like a D rank for dying once. So yeah, lots of little nips and tucks there. I forget if we were actually chasing the egg carrier in the thing before, but Eggman definitely wasn't talking to us.
No, like, I think in context that's what was happening. It's just, you know, this game does a much better job at conveying that than the original. Now, before you pick the next level, can you just stop and resend the screen share because it's stuttering a little bit for me?
Okay. Just for you, Flame. Ooh, my precious 06 is stuttering a little bit. Ooh.
Hey, the original game hit 60 sometimes.
Loading screens don't count.
Elise, hold on tight.
Okay, so yeah, that's been changed a little bit.
Yeah, still got our princess powers, which is what's stopping us from dying here.
Thank God. Bless this. I can't even say it. Solarian royal family. Oh, I guess it would be Soliarden. Ah, Jesus.
Okay, I guess Discord's just being Discord, so I guess I'll just enjoy Sonic 06 with a different kind of jank to usual.
Yeah, you damn well better. Oh, you notice how the thing didn't recharge until I was on solid ground?
Oh, okay, so it's harder to abuse it now.
There we go. Camera's much better as well. You know, I don't hate 06. I do think there was a lot of promise there, but it really didn't help that Yuji Naka left halfway through production.
Like, I think everything that can be said about 06 kind of has been said at this point, but like I said at the end of our marathon run, I've come to genuinely enjoy the game a lot.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it retroactively acceptable that it was released in this state, but you know, you can still find entertainment in things that maybe objectively don't hold up.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone's compared Frontiers to 06 yet, in some kind of insane fugue state.
It'll be off balance, so I can knock it down easy.
Look, okay, I just want some ad revenue.
Fuck off. I don't think bosses are a part of this yet. I could be wrong though.
Not yet, it looked like they were greyed out in the level selection screen. I mean, in fairness, it kind of goes without saying, Brad, that if there's a stupid take, then someone on Twitter will have made it.
Probably me. Oh, cool. Scarlet and Violet are getting their first patch tonight.
Yeah, I saw the patch notes went up. What I think is interesting, that I don't think happened with any of the other Pokemon games when they got patched, is it was Nintendo who published that and made an actual apology for it.
Yeah, they're very clearly not happy with the performance of the games.
No, and it makes sense because like a lot of the problems that games like Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus had were just jank. You know, like it's not amazing technically, but like you could push past it. Whereas I feel like Scarlet and Violet have gone to the point where it's genuinely impacting how much you would enjoy the game, and that's the point where you know graphical quirks you can kind of sweep under the rug. Gameplay quirks not so much.
Does anyone remember what the button is for the Lightspeed Dash?
I think in the original it's X when you're up close to it. Oh yeah, any game that comes out, even if it's just a little bit awkward, that someone will compare it to 06. That's just kind of a habit at this point.
It was Y, by the way.
Oh, it's Y in this one. Okay.
Unfortunately, they can't fix Princess Elisa's personality.
I mean, they could rewrite the story entirely.
They could. White Acropolis. I'll do 4, because I want to try out Crisis City.
Yeah, fair one.
Why is Sonic standing in the middle?
This is a pretty cold place for a base.
It's meant to be awkwardly pushed off to the side by other objects. That's how I remember the Sonic 06 results screen.
Oh, it actually works as intended.
Oh, what, like, does it actually do the jump when you're at the top of it?
No, I mean,
Right.
the way it moves.
Alright. I'm curious whether they changed how the trick system works in this.
Calling it a trick system is very generous, mate.
Okay, I wonder if they fixed the don't die system.
It's okay, we're good?
There's a tree there, Tom.
I know there's a fucking tree there, I saw it.
I'm noticing this is definitely a lot more purple than the original was, which again is a subtle change and doesn't take away from the identity of the level, but I like it because it adds that little bit more character to it.
This is what Flame brings to commentaries. No game analysis, just colours.
You're the one fucking playing it.
That's fair. Less snowballs?
I can't remember actually, it might have been.
Now that's a big snowball.
Okay, Sonic.
It sure is.
This is about the same as before. Whoa.
Oh, let's see how this goes. Oh, he's got an extra trick animation! He doesn't just awkwardly stand there stationary on the board in mid-air like he's meant to in the original.
God, you'd think it was Flame's birthday or something.
I really like Sonic 06, okay.
It's a fascinating game, mate. Hey, Tails.
I think Sonic games in general, the kind of, because the series is so varied, it's very hard to rank them against each other, but if I were pushed to it, I feel like, at least for 3D Sonic games, this would probably be in my top 5 now.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like, I would say, off the top of my head, I like this, obviously the adventure games, I love Adventure 2, and Adventure 1 does a lot of things I really appreciate. The other two, Black Knight, and probably Generations.
No Unleashed?
I like Unleashed, but not as much as those, I would say. Like, I think Unleashed would probably be a very close, like, 6.
Fair enough. My Sonic top 5, we're including 2D ones here, right?
I was going specifically 3D for that.
Okay, well do your top 5 in general then.
In general, like Adventure 2, maybe Advance 2 and Mania. This and Adventure, I guess. Like, Adventure and then this, I would say.
Let's see, 3K, Unleashed HD, probably Advance 2, maybe Colours, and Frontiers. Bit of recency bias, I know, but...
That's fair. Like, again, with Sonic, there's a lot of distinctions between the games, and I feel like if you got me on a different day, you'd probably get a different list entirely.
Wait, did I say SA1?
think you did.
3K, SA1, Advance 2.
Sonic games are hard.
They are. S3K, Unleashed HD, SA1, Advance 2, Frontiers. There we go.
Okay, that's fair.
Took you sweet time there, Tails. As you can tell, I'm not a very good multitasker.
Yeah, Stash Hand, I agree. Top 1 Sonic Adventure 2.
No. What the hell is this?
This is new. This looks like a new side route they've put in.
Guess that's why the shield is there.
Yeah, basically.
We're close to Eggman's place.
Now, can you do the skip here by jumping off that enemy, I wonder?
Which one?
The one on top of the boxes there, you can use the jump to propel yourself forward. Yes, you can. Go.
Yeah, baby.
Like, the biggest skip in this level is if you got the gems, because you can fire yourself over the top of the mountain in like the first area after you're off the board, and it brings you straight here.
Damn, son. Whoa. Okay, that was my bad.
That's the bottomless pit that I always remember from this level.
But
Dang, there's no time. Let's keep going.
I must proceed at an accelerated rate.
In fair bit of SA2 love, some SA1 love.
I mean, either adventure game is, you know, you can't go wrong with it.
Like, you're splitting hairs trying to pick a favourite there, to be fair. It brought Shadow in okay.
Just made it.
No S ranks for me. Alright.
Big Crisis City.
Yeah, boy. Find the database.
Don't be late.
Whoa.
You're talking to me.
Oh, they're bringing the cutscene straight into it. That's cool.
Kinda blew me away there.
Axel, you include both All Stars Racing Transformed and the first All Stars Racing. I always found the first one of those to be a bit forgettable. But then that kind of comes down to the fact that it has a much better sequel, to be fair.
It was so much easier to get on that rail. Look how smooth the control is.
It didn't drop to like 15 frames per second as the craters opened. I'm not used to this.
Always a good thing. See, that was me not holding down A for long enough, I think.
Yeah, like, you do still have to be prepared for it, but, you know, at least you do stand half a chance of willingly landing on the rail.
Oh, wow.
Play more Sonic games, Axel. Pad out that list a bit.
Yes, you must, you must.
It's not in the contract for the group, we swear.
To move to an adjacent ramp.
I wouldn't put Flicky's Island anywhere near top 5, but that's just me.
Where am I going? Oh, jeez.
The whole city's on fire.
It sure is, Sonic.
I thought we should have those underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me.
Oh, not when he's dead, Sonic. Wee.
Yeah, Mania Plus is probably quite up there for me, just because it's like it. Basically, although it is very derivative, it does refine a lot of what I like about classic Sonic, and it's one that I do go back and replay casually from time to time, just because it's just a short, fun game to play through.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Come on, Axel. Generations is like 3 hours long. I think you can finish that.
You notice any changes there, Flame?
It got the rings.
It got the rings.
Like, we do Ribbo 6 for missing the rings. There was a part in CD, the original release, that did the same fucking thing too.
Yeah, well, it was cool to like Sonic then.
Yeah, like you can add money from shit on it.
Yeah, true that.
That's kind of how the paradigm shifted.
Was there a rail there before?
I think so, but I think it was one of them rails that was so jank to actually connect with. Most people just jump over it.
Fair enough. Hey Mendes, you still have a fair amount of stream left, honestly, because we've got another fan game after this, and then it's the Forerunner Triple Trouble.
Yep, so we're only about halfway through now.
Look. Wow!
Yeah, PC's probably the best way to play Generations, Axel, because like, you can play it at 60 for base, although it does run at 60 on the Series X now. Just like Unleashed, it did get a performance patch, so if you got the new Xbox, then it might be worth digging out your old copy of it.
Shit. Thank you, Gold.
Yeah, thank you for resubscribing, Gold member.
Ooh. Timing's a bit tight there.
Like, that's something they've changed, because that used to just be a spring as far as I recall.
Not sure if that's a change for the better.
No, it might just be the sort of thing that maybe they want to iron out the timing on it a little bit, give you a bigger window.
Is this just broken?
Maybe. I haven't seen anyone else mention this though. Oh no, there you go.
Interesting.
Yeah, it maybe just needs this timing tweaked a little bit.
The controls are much more precise, yeah. That said, I am glad to get past that bit.
Yeah.
Oh god, another one.
There are times when precise controls can work against it as well. Oh yeah.
Good.
No, they probably haven't got around to putting the gems in yet. That's why there's no bar for it.
Okay, it's super precise. It's a lot more precise than I feel like it was in the original.
Yeah, those spinny things, they did give you a lot more leeway than what it looks like it gave you there.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Oh, iconic.
The line.
Not sure how you could improve this other than just the performance. Oh my god, it's catching up.
Yeah. It's the performance that was like the main problem here, I feel. So the fact that that's ironed out is basically what he needed.
Fucking sweet. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Here comes a billboard.
Come on, the tornado carrying a car's not a Reddit moment. Tornado carrying a car is actually funny.
See, that's a cue to get me to jump, Sonic. So apart from those lamppost things, which I feel... Oh my god.
You still got this?
We're okay, folks. That was fun. I feel like the controls is much smoother. I didn't dare do any like skips or whatever, but yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, the skips, it's probably going to end up having its own series of skips, and yeah, say the Popstar, some of the lighting effects are new in this, like the tornado one there.
I'll show you my
Alright, let's see some shadow.
Alright, starting off with White Acropolis.
Dr. Eggman. What is he up to this time?
Yeah, I'll fucking kill him. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
And I can do that.
He can. Oh wait, no, this mandates. No, I can't. Oh my god, that was rude.
We can do it off screen.
Give rings, please. Hey, look, it's the Frontier starter combo.
Yeah, except Frontiers actually gives you more beyond that.
Yeah. God, it's the guys from Encore. Leave me alone.
They're a lot tamer, at least in their speed.
Are you sure? They sure like to chase me.
No, that was you run into him.
Whatever.
Oh, he has the levels available to him from the start. Now, I remember these can be a bit fiddly in the base game because, like, it does that auto lock-on thing, which sometimes can work against you. So, like, I think in the marathon run, I fucked myself over in his boss by doing this a bit prematurely.
Where Switch is?
And do you remember where the switch is?
I do.
Cool.
Sort of.
It's up here, you just gotta actually get up there.
Did I turn this off?
If it's anything like the original game, then no, you can't.
Ah, Jesus. Where is the Switch?
It's up there where that home attack chain was. It was on another platform just sort of around the corner there. I think in the original at least you could still get up there, but I'm not sure about here.
Have I just fucked myself because those guys are gone?
Maybe throw yourself in a pit and try again.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Yeah, quite a few games do use Havoc Engine for physics, but it's how it uses it more so than the fact that it uses it.
Slow grinding.
Yeah, I really like Jason Griffith's shadow voice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say neat, even. Leave me alone.
Stop provoking them then.
I just want to be the ultimate life form in peace.
You're asking a lot right there.
Darn you. Yeah, baby.
Broke it, but I don't think that makes much difference in this particular point.
No, not really. Puny Switch.
VA backlash was wild. When it comes to Sonic VAs, you might need to be a bit more specific.
Yeah.
We like arguing about this stuff, it happens.
Don't know if there was an animation from being sucked into the warthog before.
Security's really
No, that was new. It used to just do a freeze frame.
Thank you, ancient king of Surliana.
Did Reach just jump off the wall without any bullshit?
Whoa.
This is new technology, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, poor kids didn't really get the best introduction into Sonic, but I feel like a lot more of that comes down to the direction for like games from this era, and especially X.
Yeah, for sure.
Gold, it targeted 60 on the 360, and it hit it sometimes, but a lot of the time it didn't.
Come on. Don't underestimate Rouge the Bat.
Were all these lines just like buried in the original code?
I was only a
I think there were a good handful of unused lines, yeah.
Well, mid-level cutscenes like that are cool.
1, 2,
Resolution on the 360, I think it was 720. Like upscaled 720.
Where me car? Need me car.
Is the car in this, or have they replaced it with a standard goal room?
Not sure. Maybe nerf the homing attack a little.
Yeah, maybe. Although it does let you get up there a lot quicker.
It sure does, Flame.
.360 and PS3 era games were wildly inconsistent when it came to resolution, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that information is going to be out there as to how much VVAs get paid, but the Studiopolis cast have been doing stuff for Sega for a long time, so you can probably work things out from that.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try going up to there and see if they have just put a gull wing in there.
You know, I didn't even think about that.
Well, it's because the original one, it was kind of strange because as far as I recall that was the only one. Oh no, maybe you do have to take out the searchlights. But yeah, like I think that was the only Shadow level where it wasn't just a standard get to the gold ring.
Oh, neat.
Yes.
Fucking sweet. Did you see
Yeah.
that, Rouge? I hit a thing. Very nice, Shadow. Rescue the captured agent, who is Rouge. She's terrible at her job.
Just a bit, yeah. Like maybe they will, like, nerf the homing attack a little bit once they've put the cars in proper.
Uh-huh.
That might have just been to make that particular mission a bit more bearable.
Maybe so.
What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
This is Kingdom Valley. Long ago, there was a royal castle. I wonder why Soliana moved the castle away from
I think that's what they're going for with this, in that eventually this is going to just be like a straight up remake with the original story, and that is just they're getting the gameplay refined to start with.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like that probably in general would be a product people would want to play through again, just because like 06, there's stuff there, as we've mentioned many times, there's stuff there that we like, it's just kind of a hard sell to people. So having a good version to say, hey, you should go play this would be nice.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Ooh, nice rain effects on the camera.
Oh yeah, I like it when games do that. I don't like it when you do that.
Sorry, I got distracted by the rain and thought of home.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
God, save me.
Oh, is that an actual radar that they've put in? Yeah, it is. Nice.
Well, fuck me in the Alps.
Finally. You can't get in that one.
Whatever. I knew that. No,
It's
Rouge.
one of these stained glass ones at the top that you got to break, I think.
I see. Yeah, just the animations are a lot more fluid, well done and whatnot.
Yeah, there's just so many extra little levels of polish that, again, it's so, it's like just, he didn't have to do this. All people were really asking for something like this was just like 06, but it works. But the fact that he's made some creative decisions that genuinely enhance the experience as well, it goes a long way.
Hello, key?
Ah. Yeah, it's definitely meant to be in there, unless it's like above.
I can't really go higher than that. Whoa, okay.
You walk through it, is it just that the graphics not there? Oh, it might be in him.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
what the hell?
Yeah, it was definitely inside that thing in the original game. I wonder if they have just made it more like the SA2 treasure stages where there's a handful of different places they could spawn in.
I would think so, because I don't recall the key being there at the other one.
No, that's what I mean. Like, it was definitely inside that section in the official game.
It looks like it's equipped with heavy weapons. I bet it's likely pretty fragile.
Some of the characters definitely do run faster. We noticed it with Tails. He goes a lot faster than he originally did.
Oh yeah. There's the last one. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, you got proper reticle. That's cool.
Yeah, baby.
Sega are really weird with re-releasing games. You would have thought there would be adventure re-releases on the Switch by now, but I guess not.
Nope. Because they want to say you're a remake, I imagine.
Either that, or it might be a bigger project than they're willing to commit to. Because, like, if you look at the state of all the other Sonic Adventure re-releases, it's been a little bit questionable.
Yeah, I love it.
That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the Y button to get out.
Pew 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 pew. Oh, this stage looks really nice.
For real, yeah. Now, let's see the animation on these things. There's an actual water splash animation.
You can't improve on quality. Oh, a masterpiece, I should say.
Here, Atlas finally got around to re-releasing Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, Jesus.
And it took them nearly a fucking decade. Though they have been getting better about that. I know that 3 and 5 are both getting... Well, 5 has a current gen port now, and 3 portables getting one early next year.
That's a hover vehicle over there. Press the Y button to get out.
I have no one to blame but myself for that.
That tends to be a trend when you just die stupidly, Tom.
Yeah, I know, Flame. You want to pick up the controller?
Hey, I played the official one not that long ago.
Don't tell me how to play the game. Good. What?
You meant to bring the... That's where you meant to come in through the back. You meant to use the spring over to the left there. There's multiple routes in this level.
Neat.
Grab onto the eagle to take a shortcut.
Haha!
I know I'm not re-releasing Persona 5 Vanilla as upset some people, but I also realise that it'd be kind of... Like, Atlas themselves would probably see that as redundant, so I get it.
I think I can knock that straight.
Holy fuck, Rouge, did you see that? Yeah, Shadow, I saw it. She's just like so tired.
Those enemies.
Enemies defeated.
Okay, cool, I'm back. This guild just completely shat itself for a second there.
Didn't even know you were gone, mate.
Well, I did, because suddenly the game stopped and I was like, did his computer freeze? No, it's just me.
No, my computer only randomly freezes when, like, Chrome's been running, or, like, I boot up the PC, it gets to the login screen, I just leave it there, and then I come back and it's frozen. This computer's wild in flame, I don't know how to describe it.
It is strange, and it's very hard to diagnose things like that, because the thing with Windows 10 is that they so often just change things without you even noticing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell what's a hardware fault and what's a, like, Windows fault.
I don't think it's a hardware fault, because, like, I've scanned for hardware changes, and it doesn't seem like there's any difference.
The fact that it fixes itself kind of rules out the worst case scenarios at the very least.
Yeah, like, some days it'll be fine, some days I'll have to maybe hard reset my computer by switching it off at, like, the back, it's fine.
Yeah. Like, as long as it's fixable, then it's not the end of the world.
There is that one thing, though, where I get, like, robotic audio, and even resetting the sound service will not fix it.
Yeah, that is strange. That might just be a driver thing or something.
But I've updated drivers, I've I haven't tried resetting just for, you know, complications' sake. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom's graphics card's the 3060 Ti.
Yeah.
Or it's at least the 3060, yeah.
Like, I'm complaining, but these are like minor things in the grand scheme of things.
Oh no, my high-end computer has some very minor inconveniences.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was watching KZ's stream last night, and he was like, my TV is so big, sometimes I don't see things in the bottom right corner. People were like, wow, what a humbug brag.
Given Christmas is coming up, one of my hobbies every Christmas, like on the day, just do a search for things like iPhone, things like that, and just see how many kids you see bitching that their parents got them like the wrong colour one or something.
Oh, I don't want to. That makes me sad.
I just get joy from watching little brats being miserable though.
Oh, rich coming from you, but
Hey, I'm a little brat who's happy about being a little brat.
did I use the Nvidia app itself? I'm using the gamer driver thing.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how that works, but yeah, like I used to use the Nvidia software recorder thing, like what they built on top of Shadow Play. I stopped using that and replaced it with OBS recently, just because it's getting a little bit finicky. Like sometimes it will just desync things, and sometimes like if the game freezes, sometimes that can just knock everything out of whack. Whereas OBS is just a screen recorder, so although it's more resource intensive than Shadow Play, it's just, you know, it's less likely to do that.
I'll probably forget that, Axel, but it's good advice.
I'll try to remind you later if I can.
By which he means he will not.
By which I mean I will intend to and then forget. Oh, that's an 06 staple when you get stuck on top of a round object and the camera don't know how to process it.
I can't get back across. Oh. Thank you, Devs.
Oh right, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, that must have been such an awkward situation to be in. There was one of them home improvement things where they go and redesign someone's house while they're away.
Wow.
And the person came back and absolutely hated it.
I think I remember a kid's version of that sort of show. But they made it into like a fun house, and then they were like, no. I'm going to skip ahead and try Radical Train.
Yeah, might as well. We haven't seen that one last time.
Note how I am skipping past Flame Claw. There is a reason for that. Flame Core! Sorry! Oh, that was...
Hey, don't worry, I know where I'll stand.
Oh, Jesus. It was Super Mecha that made me do it, I swear.
He hasn't been on screen for ages now, you can't blame him.
He lives in the darkness of my heart, Flame. By the by, if you want to see me completely obliterating Sonic as Super Mecha Sonic, I put up a clip on my Twitch the other day.
Oh, the faster home attack definitely helps with that. Fuck.
Sometimes I just say the barrier's down, farewell to myself. I'm not insane, I swear.
You playing this for how many times have you played this on stream now?
Look over there, it's a bird.
It sure is. It might be a pigeon called Patson.
Ah, God bless him. Yeah, I'm doing it.
I think a lot of us have been doing Sonic stuff online for as long as all of us have probably done more than our time with this, to be fair, Gold. It's hard to keep track of who's put the most time in.
Farewell.
Now, will we get the bike in the next section, I wonder? Oh, yes.
Let's go. Whoa, oh jeez. Ah, fuck me!
Yeah, this is how I remember the bike.
Catch up with the doctor's train ahead. It looks like that bike still runs. Press the Y button to get on. The bike is lighter than the buggy, and it's easier to steer.
You sure about that, Shadow?
Doing Sonic 06 content online is like getting a professional license.
Yeah.
I sort of get what you mean, yeah.
You need to go through what we went through.
It was a much smoother process me playing 06 than it ever was me passing my driving test though.
Does that not hurt you anymore?
I guess not, no. That was a lot easier than it was in the original game.
Sure was.
Yeah, I'm so glad the new consoles use SSDs now. Like, loading screens, they're still obviously a thing for the more intensive games, but it's much less common than it used to be.
Alright, which one should we do to finish, Fleb?
Let's see. I wonder how Shadow's Dusty Desert plays now, given that a lot of that was using the hovercraft thing, now that you got a better chance of controlling this.
It looks like these pillars will lead me to it.
Did Gun just fly in this hovercraft?
Maybe, or maybe they were doing an operation here and they just left it.
Interesting.
I guess they're not gonna welcome me into the ruins.
Haha, die.
The PS4 version of God of War Ragnarok that takes about 12 seconds to load. That's really not bad, given how open the areas are in that game.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
fact that it manages a lot of its loading on the fly.
But
This big statue is getting
Remember, you do have to go through all of them. You can't just cut around like that.
I know. But so if that was the original, I would have died there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you would have slid down and not got any control back. Is gun an initialization an acronym? Like, do you say it out as gun or GUN? The answer is yes.
They said gun in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, technically they called it Guardian United Nations or whatever.
It's probably interchangeable at this point.
Whoa.
God, that is uncomfortable to watch after playing the original for so long.
I did it.
I'm starting to feel his presence.
If it's stuff like that, Gold, I'm willing to be forgiving of. Like, games that need that big, long initial load, that's fair. I would rather that, and then it have a lot of the important stuff cached so it loads quicker later on.
Yeah,
It's
for
like,
sure.
It's a technique, like, I feel a lot of developers have been getting a lot smarter at handling loading in recent years.
At least the ragdoll physics are still intact.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand wave.
As much as I appreciate the direction that Frontiers has gone in, there is part of me that would like to see a generations tier production value Sonic game, like a boost game, on the new systems that exclusively use SSDs. Because I feel
Whoa.
like the inhibition that a lot of the previous boost era Sonic games had is that because they would need to handle the load from a mechanical drive, they would have to have those 2D side-scrolling sections that really slow the level down just so that it can load in the next part. Whereas if it's exclusively using SSDs, it wouldn't need to do that. So they could do some more interesting things with modern Sonic level design. Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't rely on that on the side there. Because like that's the sort of thing that was abusing an oversight in the original game to cheat death doing that. You can't necessarily do it when they've fixed it. Wish they changed the level design on the PS5 version of the game to not have the slow crawling section. That is something that I understand fully. That's a decision that happened a lot, like toward the tail end of the 360 PS3 era and the PS4 era. Which, the unfortunate thing about games that were designed with like slow crawling sections is that they don't age well when you port them forward. Because like, if it were a load screen, then it would just load faster, whereas that's like a hard section there that the game was built around having it.
That's pretty raw.
Not used to seeing Omega with a descent.
Well, that was one hell of a descent.
It sure was, yeah.
To get caught up in this sand wave.
Yeah, game development is usually built around the lowest specs, and that's kind of why I get annoyed at Nintendo for not trying to be competitive. Because it's like one thing if a Nintendo Switch exclusive game has limitations, because the developers can work with that in mind from the ground up. Whereas if they're making a multi-plat game, they can push forward ahead a little bit with the more powerful systems, but if they push forward too much, then making a Switch compatible version 2 becomes too like resource intensive.
I'm aware, Omega. I'm aware.
Let's be careful this time.
Oh, they fixed the thing.
Yeah, you can't cheat now. Yeah, if you're Nintendo, why would you give a shit? True. Although, I feel like it would maybe help their drier periods if they had more third-party support. Like, I feel like the Wii U would have done a lot better if, you know, it was competitive and it got better third-party support during the drier periods.
Maybe. You have not complimented him once on his FPS mode.
I do like that they've retooled Omega entirely for like his shooting mechanics. Because he was basically just a stop and shoot kind of character in the original game.
Yeah, where am I going? Whoa! Right, where's that button? Button. Who's got the button?
I saw more than 2 boxes break and it didn't tank the frame rate. I'm impressed.
Is this just a kill 'em all room?
I think so, and then the other door opens. And I think the one below where you're standing now is where you're meant to go.
Fucking poggers. Yeah, there we go. Eat shit. See, that's Omega.
Ray says the kill 'em all room, immediately followed by the ride the lightning room. Yeah, then you get to the Sun Anger room that no one likes.
Oh, Jesus.
The SA2 remaster is the Death Magnetic room because everything's too fucking loud.
Jesus. Not wrong. You motherfucker. If that don't work, use more gun.
That's pretty much Omega's approach.
Yeah, baby. This makes so much sense for like these corridors.
It looks like it makes it a lot easier just to clear things out, which, you know, keeps the pace up. No, I was worried that was where you came from because I know I had sometimes get lost around this part.
Oh, flame.
Well, the room after the Kill 'Em All room can kind of turn you around because there's like the switch and then the 2 doors once you've hit the switch.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not very good with directions. That's the overarching crux of this.
Okay, well, I'm not very good with numbers, so if we combine our powers, we can not be a very fully functional adult. Kill 'em all. Hey.
Oh, he still does that, apparently. Oh, at least he does still have his mid-run punch as well, so he can still do that.
That felt pretty fucking good.
Is there an SA2 mod that fixes the audio mixing? I haven't seen one, but I would assume so.
God, I wish.
If you just, even if you just switched out the audio masters with the Dreamcast one, that'd probably do a world of good.
Hello?
Well, that did something. Maybe go the other way.
Yeah, there we go.
Good shit.
No!
Oh, yeah! Oh, cool!
Omega's done it.
So that was definitely a change for the better.
Oh, yeah. God, we got those fucking spinny things again.
Have fun. At least you don't die if you fuck this one up.
There you go. Sorry, I was just so used to how fast the other one was. Ah, kill them all!
Big change from despair to relief is on is 06 in a nutshell. In a way, yeah.
You don't really know if you've begun to live until you've played it, honestly.
Yeah, it's
Let's charge ahead.
it's defined my life in several ways.
Oh, Flame. I mean, I can't say any different, but...
Yeah, you're in this with me and all.
This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea.
Yeah. This is not a good time to have that auto lock on going. I think that just broke the 180-degree rule there, which was a little bit disorienting as he jumped, as he grabbed onto the rail thing.
I hate when they break the 180 rule.
Well, it's because you're looking at it from one way and then suddenly it changes your perspective entirely. I don't think Silver's playable in this particular version.
No, he's not ready yet.
No, like, in fairness, he has an entirely distinct gameplay style that probably needs a lot of refining.
Are you out of your fucking gourd?
But you didn't quite die at that one Omega point.